type, or I guess we can't put the club logo. It's too late. You can still do it.
No, I can't add a scene.
Yes, you can.
No.
You can add type. See? Go down, type. Text. I think I put something too. You can use one I already made.
Bonbon?
I tried just fucking around. I tried with Bonbon. See, it's up there and you can change it. Isn't that cool? Hi, everyone. Sorry, I guess we're live. Wow, the Edibles Club chat is going wild here. Becky Wiz, hello. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Occult. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Anthony. Look at everyone here.
Hi,
Jedi Wig Splitter. That's hilarious. Hi, Kathy. We used to get cheesesteaks after ECW shows in Philly in the 90s. Feeling old. Sounds like you're cool, Kathy. You should feel cool. I'm going to put this right fucking here, front and center, baby. I don't have any weed. We're waiting on our weed delivery guy, okay? Because I'm plumb out. So I called Cornerstone Wellness, and they are delivering me some weed. So just hang tight. I will roll up and start smoking soon. He'll be here in like 9 minutes. What's in my back? Oh, it's my mic. I was like, what's in my back pocket? It's my mic. What are we making today on the club? Oh, that's what we should put in that thing, if you can change the type, is Philly Cheeba Cheesesteak, so they know what we're making for the live stream if people come in late. Yeah, Cheeba. Oh, it's funny. It keeps. There we go. Yeah, and just maybe put it in the bottom. Where'd it go? Oh, there you go. Love it. Wherever you want. We did it. We're having it happen. What are we making? We're making Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks today on the Edibles Club. Okay? And I got, listen, this is the other half. Remember we made French dip? This is the other half of that French dip roast that I got, but I froze it because we need to cut it really thin. But I think I should have pulled it out a little earlier because it's fucking hard. So we're gonna find out. I went to the Vietnamese bakery, really super awesome. If you're in LA on the east side and you want to go and check out a really cool Vietnamese bakery that's family owned. Let me see what it's called. Banh Mi. It's called, shoot, where is it? I have to look it up. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. It's called, oops, not Valerie. KG Bakery, Kianjung Bakery. These rolls, close camera, ready? These were, they've been sitting in this bag for a little bit, but I got these big ass fucking rolls, okay? That feels appropriate. Last night, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make the rolls because, the grocery stores don't really have that. They have like baguettes, they have the bolilos, but they don't have those super nice French rolls or whatever the hell that is, hoagie roll, This place had them. So I got those this morning, took Bonbon for a walk. Bonbon is sunbathing right now. Christopher says those rolls are legit. I agree. Chicano Juarez, hello. The Fraggle Rock Pothead, hello. Oh, William Lutz, you came on over from Instagram. Thank you. Hello from Calabasas. Hello. Whenever I think of Calabasas, I think of the Kardashians. And I think about those salads that they get, and I swear I need to just go and just have one. I just want to shake it, I want to shake it up. When you watch people eat something, I feel like it always looks a zillion times better when they're eating it, like it makes me want a salad. And I don't know what kind of beverage, but something from there. Petra, I got some Golden Teacher. What's Golden Teacher? Golden Teacher?
I forget. I've heard about it before, but I forget.
Golden Teacher? What is? Oh, it's a strain. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Smoke that. The Legend MV, I'm reading it backwards. Nightfly TV. Is this your first time? Is this your first time for the live stream? Welcome. We're making, if you can't see, we put it up here. We're making Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks. We love it. Winslow's playing around with it. He's all stoked. You could write up in there like, Vanessa's a raging bitch. I hate my job. Get me out of here. I'm trapped. She's got me chained in the basement. She only brings me up on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wait, Petra, mushrooms. Oh, it's a strain of mushrooms, Winslow.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, that's
Okay,
right.
Petra's not messing around. Nightfly TV, longtime listener, first time caller. Well, welcome to the live stream. This is a good one to join on. We have a guest coming today. He should be here in about 4 minutes. I'm counting down because I'm very excited to try the strains that he's bringing from Farm Cut. I'm going to give my little spiel, okay? I love all of you, and I want my club members to tell everyone how awesome the Edibles Club is. It's on Patreon. If you want to keep the chat going and you want to keep contact with me, direct message, join my Patreon, the Edibles Club. I'll put it in here. You got it? It is how all of this stuff started. Basically, during the pandemic, all of my production work dried up. You know, no one was doing nothing. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do? And someone told me about Patreon. And I was like, okay, I'll start a Patreon. So I used to just go live for my patrons. And then Winslow and I started doing this live stream on YouTube. But the Patreon is like what inspired me to start working on my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. I can show you here. And this is my first cookbook. I spent a lot of time, did a lot of research and tests. Look at Be Real. He says, get my cookbook. Look at these photos. It's fucking, they did such a good job with them. Look at me having a good time. I love it. Throwing things in my mouth. I think I got it, that one. Look at that. These are all recipes in my cookbook. That's the banana split, Go Banana Split Eclair. This is the Little Nessa's snack cake. This is the Cheeba cherry cheesecakes. This is the Forget Your Birthday cake. This is the, what is that called? The Oreo, what did I call it? Cookies and cream cupcakes. And then this is the Fluffer Nutty Brownie. So lots of amazing dessert recipes in here, but then I also want to let you guys know, like there's a ton of science, right? We've got a lot of charts and graphs, and this is a percentage of infusion at 190 degrees Fahrenheit for different oils, butters, grapeseed oil, all of that. I have also savory recipes, right? So here is, this is a Devil's Lettuce Cups. It's like a little bite-sized party thing, green gougere. Look at, we got my grandma's meatball recipe in here. So edibles don't have to be sweet. Fucking look at those. Sky High Pizza Pie poppers. And it's got all of these, we did really cool, like, here's how you do it for certain recipes that are more difficult. Anyway, I love this cookbook. I'm fucking stoked. It's about to be out. It's gonna be out soon. Less than 2 months. April 15, okay? Month and a half. You're gonna be able to have a copy of this cookbook, which is awesome.
Hey, you got a bunch of first-time viewers, Jedi, Barry, and Clojo.
Wow, Clojo, welcome. Welcome, Barry. Welcome, Jedi. Awesome. Jedi, you're going to want to get some food because it's only going to make you hungrier the longer we do this live stream. Oh, I think that might be Jesse. I wonder where he's going to park. He'll figure it out.
Good, you get some weed soon.
I thought the book was already out. It's not already out. It comes out April 15. Also, just so you know, we're having a raffle. That's what this is in the back. I might have you pass my raffle tickets and the Sharpie to me. But everyone who sends a super chat, every $5 super chat, will get a ticket into the raffle. I added Chocolate Mike and Jeff and Christian's super chats from last time. And it's for a chance to win some club merch, like my t-shirts, hat, a club mug, and some other, I'm going to think of some other fun prizes that we can do for whoever. We might pull multiple raffle people, but I love it. I love this little thing. It's so pretty. So all super chats, we love it. Oh yeah, and then Madam Dram just put in the Venmo as well. I emailed you my pre-order info. Did you ever get it? Yes, I got it. I get it. It all goes to that email, info@vanessalaverato.com. If you send me your pre-order receipt, I will put you in the raffle as well. So I see all of you, and I appreciate all of you. Okay, let's see where this guy is. Let me check my texts. I know, I feel like a loser right now, being like, where are you? Where are you? Okay, so to start, let's start chopping. We're making, as the sign says up top, we're making Philly Cheeba cheesesteaks. To start, I got some white onions. What's everyone smoking on today? Welcome to the live stream to all the new people here. Oh wait, is that him going down there? Jesse! Jesse! I found him. Okay, he's gonna come in the side. So everyone, you guys be super nice to Jesse. You can do that. She's not going anywhere. She won't bug you. I mean, she will bug you, but she won't bite you. We just started the live stream. Jesse's coming in. You can keep those on. Don't worry. I'm going to mic you.
Mic me.
There we go. Come on in. All right, club. I want you to give a warm welcome to Jesse. Come on in. You can kind of see how you're on camera.
Hey, what's up, squad?
He's from Farm Cut and also from Cornerstone Wellness. No, these are not for you. So he's here to deliver some weed for me and also to talk about these new strains from Farm Cut. It's pretty chill, man. Like, this is the chat right here. They love it. They say, hello, Jesse. It's Jesse. Or do you like Jess? Which one do you like?
Jess, JB, Jesse, whatever.
JB.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so we have a close camera here.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to put it up close so we can let people see everything you're bringing. I love it. This is so exciting.
You've got little radical herbs in there, too.
This is my tiny little kitchen house. I tried to say it's so tiny, but it works.
It's super cute.
Wow, it smells like a skunk, everybody. How's his Mike Winslow?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Unless somebody complains.
How's the sound, everyone? JB, they love it.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Dabbing First Coast Kush and Creamsickler. Picked up 3 8s today. Blackberry, pomegranate, GMO, and blue cheese. Oh my God, she's so happy. She loves.
Hi, Bum Bum.
She loves men.
She just wants to be on the camera.
She just wants to get attention. She just, look at her little tail wagging. Do you meet a new friend?
You inspector? Drug dog?
She's not.
Just kidding.
She does give me a side eye every once in a while. Like if it's a little too stinky, she'll kind of look at me and be like, don't do that here. Okay, so what do we got, man? What do we got?
All right, let's get into maybe a little flour.
Yeah.
We've got some tinctures and some flour. All right.
I'm going to roll something. You give them the spiel. I'll be back here rolling my thing.
Here, why don't you get a little of this?
I need a crush. Open it for everyone on the short camera. Show them the buds.
All right. How are we doing there? Can we see?
Oh my God. Wait, down a little.
Yeah.
You can look here.
There we go.
Maybe it'll focus. Maybe
Out, back, back, back. There we go. There we go.
All right, this is a royal blueberry.
Back up, back up.
Back
yeah.
up, back up.
There-ish.
There-ish. There's the sweet spot.
There.
Right about
That's
there?
it.
All right. We got it. So Farm Cut is a co-op of 5 different farms, started by Emerald Spirit over here. And we also have, shout out to Bryceland,
Ooh, I like Bryceland.
Downhome Farms. We've got Happy Day Farms, Whitethorn Valley Farm, and we have a little Radical Herbs
So
today.
is Radical Herbs part of Farm Cut or no?
No, they are. They're neighbors with some of the farmers. I think there's talks about maybe joining in the future.
Okay.
We'll see, but they're all friends. They're all family farms. Some of them multi-generational. I know Whitethorn is like a 5th generation family farm, which is crazy. So the way that these guys all tend the land, it's just. They treat it like they treat their own bodies. They wouldn't put anything in the land that they wouldn't put,
In their bodies.
In their own bodies.
So it's like a consortium of farmers. The regulations for the cannabis industry are really hard for cultivators. So when they come together as like a consortium, they can all work, to be compliant, to kind of pool their resources so they can offer. So this is all sun-grown. Right? It's all sun-grown flower. So there's no kind of light or they're not fucking with the plant that way.
No, it's really interesting. I feel like a lot of people haven't experienced this quality or this like hive and expression of cannabis. With prohibition and with all the indoor cultivation and the laws the way they are and have been and have been changing, especially against small farmers like this in the legal market. It's been tough to get access to this type of cannabis.
Well, Michelle is saying we have either Mylar bags or plastic jars here. Michelle's in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're trying to bring this medicine to the people, especially with some of the minor cannabinoid flower from Emerald Spirits. And, with everything being so high
tall.
potency on the market.
He's so tall.
It's refreshing to get some weed that's like not gonna knock you out. This
Right.
one in particular, which I just
the royal
should give you a bud
blueberry.
of here.
Okay, so this is CBD predominantly?
Yeah, it's
or?
a 1-to-1, so it's about 9% THC, maybe 10% CBD, with a gang of other compounds and
Here,
cannabinoids
I'm
in
gonna
there.
roll this up for people.
I
on
kind of
camera.
call it chameleon weed.
Why?
Because it just adapts to whatever you're doing. You can have it with coffee in the morning, trying to get some work done in the afternoon, you're relaxing after work, whatever.
It's chill.
It's just super adaptable.
We'll smoke some 1-to-1. I had so much Vietnamese coffee today. I feel like I am spinning out.
Oh geez, I'm on the thick cortados right now. And if you like coffee and cannabis together, this is one of my favorite pairings. If you're into
Why?
pairing cannabis and food, you have a lot
Smells
of
amazing.
these like natural wild ferment coffees that can have aromas and flavors of blueberries. So it's kind of like a complementing little experience. Because the CBD flowers out there, a lot of them can taste pretty hempy. They work great
the
for
thing,
effect,
right?
But this
This
people
actually-
really haven't experienced it. This is new to the market. So to have a flower that's tastes good, that makes your grinder reek of blueberries.
No, it smells really amazing. Usually when I get a hemp, more of a CBD dominant or equal 1-to-1, it looks like hemp and it's not as pungent of a smell. And I feel like I've had this before, but is this a new?
Yeah, this is
certified
the
bomber?
current batch that's out,
Yeah.
and I want to say the 2nd year that they've grown it, and it's amazing. The feedback we've had on this is, people smoke 2 joints in a row, they come back and buy multiple jars of it, and yeah,
Because it's so chill. Michelle wants to know, my $1 million burning question is, why does coffee and dabs taste like soy sauce? I do not have
That's
an
a
answer
good question.
for that.
Maybe because it's like the dabs are kind of like the concentration. I think of it almost as like the cologne of cannabis. You get all those concentrated terpenes, so maybe that's giving you like a little more umami with the coffee.
That could make sense, yeah.
Together, they're maybe making a little.
Because the coffee, I just use this as my crutch. I used to make flashcards in Spanish, and then when I would get it right, I would use it as cut it into a crutch.
I love that you're rolling live here.
Oh yeah, I have to. What do you mean? This is what I do. I don't know if I actually always roll live, but sometimes I do on Wednesdays, and I roll a lot of joints, my friend.
Same here.
Oh, I should have had you roll it.
Oh, shit.
I want to say I love farm cut because you guys leave a really natural trim. You
Yeah.
leave the beautiful sugar leaves on it, and it
Absolutely.
just feels, it feels so much more straight from the farm than some other brands that do like machine trimming and stuff.
The other thing I want to mention is that we try and keep the touch points as low as possible. So
Oh, that's good. So tell them what a touch point is.
yeah, it's basically like the different steps in processing. So a lot of times you have, you know, different people trimming the flower, processing, packaging, etc. So in this case, with all these farms, they harvest everything, they trim, they package. So it's pretty much just the farmer's hands that touch this. And they
it's not
leave-
getting shipped to wow, and I love
Yeah.
how it's like it's sealed like that, so it pops every time you open it.
And you
Their
get these
whole-
beautiful reusable mason jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, their whole thing is, you know, storing cannabis and offering
Oh,
cannabis.
that looks really nice.
The
That's
way
the
that they
gelade.
the way that
This
they
shit,
store
you
it.
guys, this shit.
So you can see some of the shag on there, and that's intentional. Think of it almost like, you know, if you're at the grocery store, you're not going to buy a peeled banana, right? So, you know,
What a good analogy.
these sugar leaves, the leaves on the cannabis, they keep everything safe. So, you know, part of the process that I really enjoy with this, and, you know, the people that have been into this brand, is tearing those sugar leaves off and running this through your grinder, and then it really starts to explode. I mean, these are very loud out of the jar aromatically, but once you start taking them apart, and, you know, it's just bursting with complexity too. Like, I haven't had cannabis of this depth, and, you know, there's just so much depth of flavor, and when all these things are kind of in balance in your mouth, a lot of people think of umami as kind of like a savory flavor. I think of it as more of a sensation, like a satiation.
Yeah, like
So-
it's like it's a mix of different, like umami isn't, when I think of sour,
Yeah.
like I kind of have this idea of what sour is. Umami is like more complex, and that might be why, Michelle, when you take a dab, you have all of these different flavors in your mouth, and then that kind of undertone, that undernote of coffee, and then you have, you know, so that might be what's happening for you, and why dabs in coffee taste like soy sauce. Okay, we love it. Petra says, what a great job. Great use of a chopstick, says Bear. You got it. I always just use a chopstick. I don't have a tamper. So this is the CBD. This is the blueberry from Royal Blueberry from Emerald Spirit Botanicals. Okay, so I rolled it up into this joint. It smells like blueberry. If I use this in something that need, you know, blueberry muffins. I have a blueberry muffin recipe in the cookbook. It's always, wait, let me put it on here.
Little size comparison.
No, just so the white
White background.
will show it. It's never in fucking focus, man.
It's all right. It's hard to like
There you go.
photograph and.
Here you go. Look at this nug. That's a nice bud to open up. Okay, these aren't smalls. They're beautiful.
Christopher asks, are these landrace strains?
Tell them.
Oh, there's a lot of diversity going on. So that's what I love about these guys. There's just the spread, the range of what's going on is really unique. So you have Emerald Spirit Botanicals, which second generation. They've been breeding for about 30 years, and some of these genetics are just really exclusive to this farm. They test highest in like THCV and some of these other minor cannabinoids. They've won so many medals, and really just in their own lane as far as the minor cannabinoid stuff goes. And then
Because everyone, so when he's talking about these minor cannabinoids, it's because most brands are trying to cultivate for high THC. That's been the demand. Now, as the industry, especially in California, where it's been legal since 2016, there's a demand for other cannabinoids like THCV, like CBD, and so they've been cultivating these strains and through natural selection, being able to cultivate them so they're higher in other cannabinoids, these minor cannabinoids. And then Eddie wanted to know where the farms are located. They're located in Humboldt, all of them, right?
all except Downhome. They're spread out throughout the Emerald Triangle and Mendocino and
So Emerald Triangle
Lost
is
Coast, and then Daniel from Downhome is over in Grass Valley, which is closer to the Sierra foothills, Sierra Mountains.
So wait, Tell them the 3 spots of the Emerald Triangle.
Oh, so yeah, we have Trinity County, Mendocino County, and Humboldt County.
Hot box the kitchen. Hot box the
Oh.
kitchen.
Nice roll. Oh, this tastes so good.
Doesn't it? Can you make smoke rings? I tried.
Oh, we'll try.
You want to do it? I do it like that, but I don't think. Oh shit!
Wow.
We got one good one.
Jeez.
There we go.
How long have you been in the industry, Jess?
I actually just joined the cannabis industry like a month ago.
You're so knowledgeable. For where
It
were
doesn't
you
seem
before?
But I have been, silently studying from, outside the window looking in. I come from hospitality, wine,
Okay, you're coming from
spirits,
that
sake. I worked for a Japanese sake importer for the last 5.5 years. So
Ooh, I do like
I've been
sake.
working with my senses a lot and, really following a lot of these farms since they came out to the legal market. And I'm someone who likes to taste a lot of different things, so it's been such an adventure to have a reference for all this type of cannabis and now be able to hop in with fresh eyes and bring some of the experience from wine and sake and hospitality into cannabis. And
Just
Yeah,
so you know.
Jesse would always bring us high quality sake at Cornerstone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So this club is international. We have members in New Zealand. We have members in
Wow.
maybe not Australia. We have members in UK, all over the place because weed is everyone wants to smoke weed.
Absolutely.
So this is what Winslow and I do every Saturday at 1:20 p.m. We have this live stream. Winslow is my live stream producer. I'm always excited to introduce the club to new strains. We're trying this and new products. So we have a lot of people in California here too. So if you're in California, Farm Cut is available at most dispensaries, right?
Yeah, you can find it at Cornerstone and Eagle Rock. The Herba stores have it as well. Same with Radical Herbs. All the farm cut stuff comes in 7.5 gram jars, whereas Radical they do 1/2 ounce and then eighths. So it's a nice.
So
spread and
7.5
range.
is more than a quarter.
Yeah, since they leave the sugar leaf on there, they throw a little extra in.
That's really nice.
And honestly, the pricing too is crazy. These 7.5 gram jars are priced at the same point you see the premium indoor.
yeah.
So between $45 and $50
That's
before
so good.
taxes, and
That's so good.
the value, the quality of cannabis, and just the depth of flavor and the whole experience
Holy
is
shit.
unparalleled.
Wait, you guys.
Wait up! This is Pie Scream, so just
What
look at
the-
the size of these nugs.
What the fuck? This is from Radical Herbs, but look at these are stuck together, right? First of all, it's that sticky that they're sticking oops, that fell. Didn't mean to do that. When I say I want a bouquet, this is what I mean. I want a bouquet of weed.
Shout out to Mean Gene from Mendocino at Freeborn Selections, who's the breeder of this variety, Pie Scream.
Pie Scream. Tell us a little bit about it.
So Blair and Daniel from Radical brought this to the Cornerstone dispensary holiday party, and it was all of our favorites.
Did I try it? I was at the
I don't think so. There was a few jars floating around, but everybody was
I was
smoking
like
all
Jack
their own shit.
Herrera and
But this finally just came back in, and we're super excited. It smells like a fresh baked pie, the baked fruit, the
It does.
the pastry,
Cherry.
the cooked pastry shell.
yeah, it does have that kind of buttery-ish. Yum. And also just the look of these buds is so that's what I want to open up and see.
Yeah,
I
I
got a
talk a
bomb
lot
on here.
about the nutrient density in this type of cannabis. You can feel it when you break it apart. It's almost like al dente pasta. It has a little give. It has a little strength. It has it has a certain feel that you don't get in other cannabis. A lot of times I find there's a sponginess or there's a powdery, you break a nug apart and it turns into, dust almost. And this
very
stuff
nice.
lasts too. I've had some of this, regenerative organic cannabis that's a year out from the
Really?
packaging date, and it still sings. You open up the jar and it's still full of, complex aroma and tastes great. And
This tastes amazing. I feel a lot calmer because I was really buzzing from that Vietnamese coffee. Oh my gosh, people are in India. Tell us the terp percentage on these. It says, sorry, and just to tell you, Liberty Genetics, it's all outdoor. None of this is indoor.
Yeah, this is all full term in ground, under the sun and moon, and there's a lot of just care and attention that goes in. Like these plants, these people are touching the plants every day. They're hanging out with them, sitting with them, and the idea is you're feeding the soil and kind of letting the plant do its thing. I feel like a lot of the approach with growers in this industry is you're feeding the plant. But if you kind of step back, you realize, oh, like nature's in control. The plant's going to feed itself. The plant's in control. So like if you put it in an environment where it, has everything it needs, it's going to thrive and it's going to have that ability to, hit its highest potential, which is fun to see, especially in some of the old school genetics and some of the new like indoor hype strains to see how they perform in that environment.
In that kind of, and it's I'm guessing the soil is, what is that called? Not permaculture, but
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the idea of regenerative agriculture is to leave that land, in a healthier state than when you first came on.
Right.
Because growing any agricultural product, it's so extractive, right? So they're really focused on returning nutrients back to the ground. They chop and drop a lot of the cannabis right in the same place.
Yep.
If you think about the best fertilizer for a plant, it's
the
itself.
plant itself.
A tree sheds its leaves and turns into its own
feeds.
compost. Same with these guys. So it's an approach that is it's not widely practiced. But
because it's easier to put it in not easier, but you have more control when you do indoor, and you can just be like, oh, I want this plant to do this, and then they.
Yeah, if indoor weed is great. Like we've never been in a better time for quality and diversity as far as cannabis goes.
Got options.
With the indoor stuff, it's like if that bag appeal is important to you, if having that controlled environment and having just a lighter smoke. Like I find indoor smoke is it's a little bit lighter. It's like. You get that light gray ash, and it's kind of like flavored air. It's fairly easy to smoke. Whereas some of this outdoor full term stuff, it's full bodied. It has a lot more depth of flavor. It has a finish. Like some of these, you'll finish the joint, and you'll still taste the strain when you're taking a sip of coffee.
Taste the blueberry.
A
That's
minute
so
or two
interesting.
later.
It's really like terroir in wine. It really is like the soil. And
I think of it almost as like the full expression of everything working together.
Yeah.
There's so many parallels that kind of pull from the wine world, but cannabis plant is so much more, complex. I don't know, unique. It's very different from grapevines too. But I like to think of it as this, the intersection of like science and spirituality, because a lot of these people. They look to the plant almost for guidance, and then
on what to do.
Yeah, like which male should I pollinate to which female, or what should we plant? Where should we plant it? How should we, amend that soil that year? When should we pick it? So there's
how to cure it, how to do all of that.
Yeah. There's all this intention behind it. It's not just something out there to make money, to get people as high as possible.
Right.
It's really about the full experience and connection. So if you're looking to connect more to the world around you, to internally, even if you're doing that kind of work, this is the kind of cannabis that can help you on that path.
Wait, someone said Liberty Genetics outdoor equals covered in dust, tree pollen, dead bugs, bird shit, super unclean. To each their own, but outdoor does not make it better. No one's saying outdoor makes it better, but I think it's a little bit.
I will say that if you haven't experienced the best sun-grown, not all sun-grown is better than indoor, but the best is. And most people haven't experienced that, because if you haven't had Gelinade from Bryceland Farms, you haven't experienced that level of cannabis before, because to my knowledge, no one else is growing it this style in the world.
Right. No,
right?
And we're California, Humboldt, the Green Triangle, Emerald Triangle, whatever you want to call it. You can't, it's legendary. These are legacy cultivators. I don't know what to say as far as like pollen and bird shit falling on flowers.
If you're a lazy grower, then yeah, but if you're in the right environment, and you're under a hoop especially,
right.
then those things are protected. And that environment, that diverse environment, also provides the plant with a diversity of expressions.
That's right.
I don't know how much you guys get into epigenetics, but you put the same clone or same plant in 5 different farms, it's going to get 5 different expressions. And that's part of the beauty of this. There's no 2 apples are the same. But if we're comparing indoor to outdoor, it's not the same thing, right? It's like, let's appreciate them for what they are.
Yep.
And if you haven't had that premium top shelf outdoor experience like this cannabis, then let's get you a frame of reference so you can make that, make more of a, educated statement.
Eddie wants to know, what's a hoop? Is that when you put those like...
Hoop houses, yeah. It's basically, it maybe blocks out a small percentage of the sun, but it keeps a lot of elements, wind,
Right.
dust,
Right.
bugs out. But a lot of the bugs we want, they're beneficial.
That's right. You want bugs to come. Bugs are a good sign. That means, I don't know how they stop them though. Whenever I grow outdoor, I just get covered in bugs.
Well,
I don't try
the
it.
approach to these farms is the way that they grow, it's diversity. It's not just cannabis. They have all these other herbs. For instance, Bryceland, they plant carrots and potatoes, and other herbs around with their cannabis. So these things grow together, and they help each other. They're companion plants. So
Bird poop is fertilizer.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Pay lots of money for that. Thanks
it's-
for the free shit, birds.
You look at nature. What does nature want to do? It wants to turn everything into a forest. So you put this kind of cannabis in that healthy environment with all those nutrients, all that diversity of, I don't know if you're familiar with the soil food web, but it's the idea of, the sun hitting the plants and the plants shooting down sugars into the roots of the soil and all the little microorganisms eating. And then you have the bugs and the rabbits and the larger animals. And it's all just one big, beautiful circle of energy.
Right.
And if you can capture that in cannabis, it creates an amazing experience.
You guys know the Circle of Life song. How lucky were we that we had Elton John to sing? Should we smoke something else?
Sure.
You roll me a joint this time. Unless you want me to roll it. Do I roll better than you?
No,
Okay,
different.
great.
I'm
There's
old
no
school.
better.
I ditched the crutch.
You don't have to do a crush. It just gets slobbery, Wait, someone was asking something hilarious. Not be careful. Oh, Christopher wanted to know if you can ship to Nevada, and we cannot. Is it Nevada or Nevada? Anyway, tomato.
Depends where you're from.
Well, if you're from Nevada or Nevada, please tell me, A or B. Nevada is A, Nevada is B. LOL, I disagree respectfully. Bird poop is fertilizer, but you do not want to smoke. I'm aware you don't want to smoke bird poop, especially when there's
It's
an avian
okay
flu.
if you're scared of this type of cannabis. You can stick to the indoor. We're not here to judge people. We're not here to tell you what's the best. But if you haven't experienced this,
I didn't do that.
I highly encourage you to, because there's not bird shit on this cannabis.
I have seen a lot of Northern California outdoor up close. I have never seen bird poop on cannabis.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe some butterfly poop. Can I smoke that?
So let's get into.
I've seen indoor full of gnats. by the way.
Wait. I just need to answer Christopher's question. We can't go across state lines because it becomes federal jurisdiction. So for them, they can't do that because unless they found some farm land in, I'm going to go with Nevada. Unless they find that up or in Nevada and then, or have a farm that they work with in Nevada and then license the brand, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to working with a Schedule 1 drug. Thank you, YouTube, for not being assholes. Butterflies, shit. If it goes in, it goes out. Yeah, they're sucking up nectar, and then they're gonna poop places. Caterpillars definitely poo. That's how I always would find them on my plants. Is I would look at my plant, and there'd be little black dots everywhere, and it's like, oh great, my plant is getting eaten. And then I just don't ever use it. So I gotta get some leaves. I gotta get some weed leaves and we can do some fun things with, oh wait, do you like Wonder Bread weed and how does it compare? It's just apples and oranges.
Yeah, I'm not really someone that compares weed. I like to to look into the experience of, you know, whatever it is that it's in front of me, and, you know, try and appreciate what went into it. You know, what's the intention, what's the approach. I smoke joints because I like the feedback that it gives me. So, you know, whether it's Wonder Brett or, you know, we like to do blind tastings too. If you haven't done that with your friends, you know, everybody roll up a joint, write a little number on it, you know, near the crutch or something, and everybody try and guess what it is. Guess what the percentages are. It's a really humbling experience. And we're starting to do that at work.
I wouldn't know. I would
yeah.
be so screwed.
Coming from the wine world, you know, we do a lot of blind tasting there, and it's you know, it puts you on the spot. It's a super humbling experience. It really, you know, tests your ability to taste and observe, and, you know, objectively evaluate or subjectively evaluate cannabis.
Hey, what tinctures did you bring us?
Ooh,
yeah.
we have some really amazing tinctures from Emerald Spirit Botanicals. You see those?
Oh, I see THCV. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we have 3 different single source, single variety tinctures. And in the tincture world, you have a lot of manipulation, a lot of just processing that, you know, ripping cannabinoids away and isolating them. So you tend to see a lot of like 1,000 milligrams THC to like 1,000 milligrams CBD, and there's no other cannabinoids in it, or there's a few other minor cannabinoids maybe. But these guys, they make it from the whole plant, and it is going into an extraction method where they're using freezing alcohol to extract everything from the plant.
If it's in focus.
Yeah, I think we can see it.
I want you guys to see this because this is super special. You remember I made a little reel. It's not in focus, I can tell.
Yeah, you need to get further in the frame, closer. There you go. There you go.
So this is super cool. Remember I made a little reel and I was like, is THCV the Ozempic of weed? It's not, but you know, the idea is that, so this does the opposite of give you the munchies. And that's always been the complaint from people is like, or a question really, how do you smoke so much weed and not just have the munchies and eat all the time? That's why I smoke weed. I want the munchies, you know? This does the opposite. So, oh shit, she's on her spot. She's on her mark. We have a bonbon cam.
Bonbon cam. Oh, sweet.
Don't
That's
say her name too
way
loud.
too
She'll
cute.
get excited. And we just got her there. Can you go closer? There you go. If you live in a desert climate, you can wash buds. Oh, that's what Fraggle Rock Pothead was saying. He washes.
Yeah, you can wash your buds if you're in an environment where it's dusty like that. It's, you know, you can use a little. I've seen people use lemon juice, maybe.
That's
a little,
what he said. He uses lemon juice.
Baking soda,
Yep.
maybe. But then it's kind of like the 3-compartment sink where you're dipping it and then in another one and another.
Oh, I
clean
see.
water.
So you're just kind of. Oh, wait, I have one on my. So you're just kind of boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. It's not like you're scrubbing, you know. You don't want it to get really wet. You don't want to wash off the trichomes. So when we're making canna butter, we want to wash off those trichomes. That's the whole point, is you're using butter to dissolve them. With lemon juice and water and baking soda, that's not going, it's not going to do anything to the potency. So there you go. How much is the doggy in the window? She's not for sale. Priceless. My whole world.
You could sell maybe little framed photographs.
Get your own doggy.
Yeah, get your own dog.
So if you haven't had tinctures before, these 3 are not meant to get you high. It's very intentional medicine. The Rose Queen, for instance, we've had a lot of people that have been able to get off Adderall with using it. And you know, some of these varieties, it's probably a combination of over 30 years. It's, you know, 15 years of breeding work, 10 years, and 10 years of breeding work. These are super unique to this farm, and the method that they're using to extract is also really, really neat. It's cryoethanol extraction. So it's a freezing. freezing cold alcohol extraction, and that keeps all the compounds and all the cannabinoids in chain together, so those chains don't break. So that medicine is more bioavailable. It's going to get into your system a lot better, more efficiently, and it's going to work. It's like the idea of less is more.
What's the base of the tincture? MCT oil or just
alcohol? Yeah, MCT oil. And also, I don't know if you guys talk about it on here or not, but if you're not taking some fat with your edibles, you're probably not getting all that, all the cannabinoids and all those compounds into your bloodstream.
I've talked about that a lot, is like if you're eating edibles, you do want some fat, and hopefully, like, that's why with the gummies, people are like, oh, why don't I feel the gummies as much as I feel other edibles? I'm like, well, there's not really a lot of fat in them.
Yeah, the cannabinoids are fat soluble, so
right.
When you take an edible on an empty stomach with like a teaspoon or maybe 2 teaspoons of olive oil, coconut oil, even like a nut butter or a handful of almonds or something, it's going to get all those compounds into your bloodstream way, way more efficiently.
Becky says she loves these streams. She's learning so much.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. This is a little adjustment to the standard format. If anyone, for my members who've been here for a while, I went to Cornerstone the other day and I was telling Jess about what we do. And he's like, can I come by? And I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, I don't know if I'll have a cheesesteak ready by then, but one time you'll come by and I'll have like something that you can try. What's this guy's name? Jesse. Can we order the tinctures from out of state? No, right?
I think you have to come here.
You have to come. You're going to have to come to California. Come to the Sunshine State and hang out.
And get baked.
That's a good vacation. Come on.
Or don't get baked and just smoke a little royal blueberry and have a tincture and just, reset.
I love it. I'm going to get a cutting board ready. We're making Cheeba Cheesesteaks today. I'm going to slice some beef really, really thin and put it on this little grill I have here from Lodge. I like this. It's not that bad, I could take it camping with me if I wanted to. I want to go camping, but you can't really start fires.
Especially not in this area.
No. And also, I feel like camping right now is going to be very bad. What are we smoking?
We're smoking on some Gelinade.
Oh, this is the Gelinade.
Grown by Bryceland.
Yeah, I love this. It's so nice. It tastes like melon. Tastes like almost like a honeydew or...
I get some of the grandparent, there's some Sour D lineage, so I get some of that Sour D in the background, but it's dressed in like a lemon candy shell.
It's delicious. And it feels so fun. It makes me more chatty, which I don't know if I need.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good cocktail, like cocktail weed or social kind of a weed.
Social butterfly weed.
Yeah.
Gelinade.
Also another pick with coffee.
So what is the lineage for Gelinade?
I'll have to confirm which cut this is.
We'll take another hit, sorry.
But let's find out.
So sativa, terpenes, limonene, caryophyllene, myrcene. Lost Coast, Humboldt, Appellation. I love that, how it's packaged, it tells you all of the info, like the provenance of the farm, and I love it. Farmers keep their heads down. Should we have any good questions, Winslow? I think they want me to start cooking.
Yeah, Michelle asked if you're going to do a mushroom or veggie.
I've got mushrooms too. So let me show you that. Because I went back and I got vegan cheese. Okay. The only thing I didn't get is almond milk or like an alternative milk if I wanted to do a cheese sauce. But I got vegan cheese. So I was just thinking today, I was like, shit, I should have gotten some milk so I can make a vegan cheese sauce. But I got this medley of mushrooms.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Those look great.
They just look so good, right? And I was like, okay, I just want different kind of textures in here and we can see, because I have vegan members and I always feel bad because I don't want to, they said to me basically, they're like, hey bitch, can you make some vegan food? They didn't call me bitch, but you know.
But can you make some tasty vegan food?
Yeah, not just, you know,
Not just-
something like here's a risotto. I feel like that's what they get is like a mushroom risotto.
Michelle asks, have you ever used silken tofu for a sauce?
I also got tofu as well, but I haven't used silken tofu for a sauce. Ooh, maybe it's not silken, it's firm tofu. That would have been good.
Next time.
Okay, I think I gotta start cooking. Do you want to tell the club anything else before I start chopping? And do you want to banh mi?
Ooh, yes, please.
I dropped the farm cut link in the chat.
Bon oui. Thank you.
Thanks for coming over.
I just encourage you, if you haven't had a good experience with outdoor cannabis, try something from farmers like this, who really are very intentional in their approach and their relationship with the plant and what they put out there into the world. I like to think of it almost at like an atomic level. If you put good energy in your body, you have a better chance at put that good energy back out into the world. So, cheers.
I love it.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
Buy the book, subscribe to the Edibles Club.
He might have to be a regular. Thank you so much. I got you. Okay, Bon, say goodbye. Do you want to? Are you going to take these?
I'm gonna leave you with some.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, everyone. It's time for cheesesteak. Don't worry. I'm going to smoke this gelinade because it's going to give me the energy I need. I love it. Yeah, I smoked it really quickly. Like it
disappears.
was quick. Did everyone have a good time? Did you love it? They're all like, take your time. They love it. Check out Farm Cut. Oh, check it out. Yeah, you have to go anyway. That's exactly right. Christopher says, mic drop, Jesse. Okay, they love this stream. Super informative. Hooray. Do those joints not get your eyes bloodshot? I guess you'll find out. I guess you'll find out.
I gotta go to work. Can I get an eye check?
Yeah. I think you'll be okay.
No, we can't go in without red eyes.
No, you're like putting in drops to make your eyes red. I don't know if they have those. What's everyone used for eye drops? Oops, I dropped the joint. Speaking of drops. Okay, now I'm properly stoned.
If you do have me back, maybe we make a Dutch baby.
Oh, you want to cook?
I cook a lot. I come from some pretty fun restaurants.
Oh, wait. Okay, before you go, I'll just turn this on again.
Yeah.
Just hold it. So we'll have a vote. Obviously, I just think it's going to happen. Jesse will come and cook. We'll make a, you want to make a Dutch baby? We'll make a Dutch baby.
Dutch baby.
His mic is not on.
Oh, it's not on?
No.
I turned it on. I just wanted to show everyone the Dutch baby.
All right, there you go. Oh, sorry.
All right, let's make this Dutch baby.
Yeah, it's up. Look at that. That's legit.
Should we make a Dutch baby, y'all?
Yeah.
Let's do
big
it.
Dutch baby. Don't forget your banh mi.
Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. That was fun. I'm glad you all liked it. We tried something new today, and I think it was a huge success. You got some great information because cultivation is not really my expertise. I know how to cook with all of this. Today we're gonna do Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks. Oh, cute, you changed the title. I didn't even see that you did that. And he's gonna lower it a little bit because I'm not as tall. Gotta come back, bro. I love it. Okay, cool. And I sent the link to Erica too so she could watch. Okay, everyone. It's time to cook. I got mushrooms. I got rolls. Can I keep these?
Those are for you.
Okay, great.
The blueberry, some RS11, and ice cream.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse. You're the best. Tell everyone at Cornerstone I say hi.
Oh, yeah.
I love that place. You ever go to Cornerstone, you might see me there.
Definitely don't bring those cheesesteaks by later.
We'll see if it's here. Thanks, man.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Okay. Hi, Vanessa. We've been following you since the Bon Appetit days on Vice and missed the show. Are there more episodes of your Thailand series? We are currently on a flight to Thailand. Joe and Scott. I fucking love Thailand. Where are you going? You flying into Bangkok? That's it for episodes. There was one more episode, but we can't air it, sadly.
Why not?
They got scared. It's like with their mom. And Thailand is like one of those countries that like goes back and forth on laws. And I understand. And listen, I was like, that was fucking a lot of money. But whatever, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Get some water. You can't go with him, Bon Bon. Anyway, that was fun, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Cool. I say we chop up some onions. What do you think? I read you can do them sliced or you can do them chopped. And I think we should chop. But my knife, I'm getting a new knife. I don't know when it's getting here. Actually, I think it's coming here pretty soon. Also, next Saturday, I won't be here because I'm going to be in Phoenix for the dinner I'm doing with the Nomad chef. So if you haven't gotten tickets for that, there are still tickets available. It's going to be fun. I'm making a guava cheese. She's on her mark. Guava cheese. Bon Cam. Winslow.
Well, that's not working.
Sorry.
It's not working.
No. Why is the GoPro so fucking stupid? Anyway, I'm going to be... Oh, wait, let me see what the chat is saying. What's up, chat? I want to put it closer up there. Julienne, you think? I've seen chopped. Hazel's here. Hi, Hazel. Hi, Reza. Joe and Scott. Also, I think I have a little write-up on Thailand in my Patreon, the Edibles Club, and it has like some of my recommendations. But you can also, I'm pretty sure you guys are members, right? You can DM me there, and I'll tell you. Just slice it so much easier. Oh my God, Faraday's here. Faraday, you think I should slice it?
Oh no.
Shit, I already started chopping it.
Hold on, you froze.
Why?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Check the camera.
There we go.
Oh, technical difficulties. Sorry.
Okay.
Faraday's here, everyone. Say hi to Faraday. Hi. Okay, you say chop. Dutch baby. It's kind of like a pancake. Reza says chop for sure. Faraday says slice. What are we chopping? We're chopping white onions. Be safe and have fun, Joe and Scott. Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, it's like a big pancake that kind of like explodes in the oven. And what's that British thing that they eat with I don't remember what are those called that you serve with the roast or the meat? It's kind of like those popovers, kind of like a big ass popover. That's what same technique, I don't know if I'm making this chop too small, but that's what I'm doing, okay?
Oh, great.
It's freeze again?
No, the iPhone is frozen.
No, it's back.
No, it's frozen.
You know what? It's one of those days. We had a very successful intro to this live stream. It's going to go a little bit today because we're starting kind of late cooking. That was fun though. And I got some nice weed, some chill ass weed to smoke. Hopefully some of it lasts me till Wednesday. I love it. Oops. Oh, whatever. I'm not fucking with that. This is a lot of onion. We're gonna put it in a bowl. Maybe I should do it Yorkshire pudding. There you go. Thank you. Oh my God, Faraday's on it too. Faraday, you gotta go live. We gotta go live sometime. You're missing out. You could connect to your audience in a whole new way. It's fun, and it's no editing. And it shows people it's okay to fuck up. Because I fuck up all the time. Should I try this one sliced? And we try it both ways? And we decide? Okay, now it becomes, do we slice it this way or that way? I'm trying to think of how I want that. So you're changing the cell. This way? No, we'd have to do it this way. So you can slice it and you can come, you know, like, listen, my knife skills aren't great. Make that little claw, let it slide, get them nice and thin. I don't like big ass chunks of onion, but I also feel like they shouldn't be too thin. So we'll try it both ways, my friends. This is like a little lesson on how to cut an onion. If you didn't already know, I'm sure most of you do.
Say bye to Matt.
Bye, Matt. Thanks for being here. And then save your fucking fingers. Okay, so that's comme ça. Get rid of this. We got 2 different onions. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna get this guy kind of hot going. Just let it do its thing for a little bit. I can always turn it off if it gets too hot. And just let it do its thing. We got our onions. We love it. Good idea, Becky. I'm gonna eat alongside instead because I'm having leftovers. Love. Bye, Matt. I'm gonna cook soup along with you. Yeah, good. I love soup, Becky, too. Philly cheesesteak is one of my favorite things if made properly. Oh, fuck. Just mayo, provolone, American cheese, and fries with nacho cheese sauce. So fire. I love you too, Matt. Thanks for being here. You tell Vanessa. You didn't. Did you tell me he loves me?
I did.
Oh, it's okay. I see. Okay. Thanks, guys. They're very adamant about that. Okay. So we're gonna cook those onions eventually. We have this meat, so I'm gonna put it on a plate because I want to use this cutting board. We got to think of what to do with these mushrooms. I don't have a total plan of attack on the vegan mushroom one. I think what I'm going to do, I don't want to like marinate them because I don't want them to get rubbery. I was thinking of doing it like after or like brushing them. I don't know what to do, or like while they're cooking, because we want it kind of while they're cooking, put some sauces on them so they soak those up. If you have any thoughts, especially because Faraday's here. Faraday, we're trying to do a mushroom vegan option as well. Did my phone die?
Yeah, the NDI I think died. That's why.
Oh. Oh, so they didn't even see the onion getting chopped.
Not close.
Oh, bummer. Are we doing Pat's or Jen? I don't know, Stuart. I've never been to Philadelphia, okay? I've never been. So please. I'm gonna do the best I can. I don't know the difference. I don't even know the difference. But we're gonna put wheat in it. What do you guys want me to use? I got flour, obviously.
Stuart, tell us what's the difference between Pat's and Geno's.
Yeah, tell us the diff. I have flour. I'd prefer to smoke it, but I'm happy to use it if you want me to. I have live rosin.
What they're fighting about? What's the true Philly cheesesteak?
Oh no. Oh well. Not my battle. I'll stay out of it.
This is serious Philly business.
I'm staying out of it. I'm not getting in it. Okay, this is cute. We got a little onion stitch. Is the bonbon camps not working, right?
No.
That's okay, because she doesn't want to sleep on her bed anyway. She wants to sleep on the ground next to you. Okay, so you guys, I froze this meat, and I feel like we need to try and slice it, and we're going to try our best. How are her eyes not watering? You want to know how? Do you want to know? They're not watering at all. Not a little bit. I think partially because I'm high, so my eyes are probably dry. So the tears are just getting sucked into my eyeballs immediately. But also I'm wearing contact lenses. So I feel like that is a bit of a force field.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. It's a barrier between my eyeballs. So think about that. I try not to wear my contact lenses very often. I wear them on camera because I don't want my big ass glasses to like reflect all the lights and stuff. But basically you want your eyeballs to breathe as much as possible. And daily contacts are pretty porous, but still, it's still a barrier in front of your eyeball. So that's how. I cry every time an onion comes within 10 feet of me. Maybe it's genetic. Yeah, I have no problem.
Stuart says Pat's was there first and has the better bread.
Okay, what's the bread? I kind of want to trim some of this off. This is definitely going to be easy for me to slice. I'm just going to do this.
Oh yeah, render some.
I just want to render it a little bit, but cut it off of here.
Say hi to Verdant Square.
Hi, Verdant Square. And then we can put the onions in that. Do you guys, you know what videos I like to watch? I like to watch the hoof videos. I don't want to cut too much off, but we'll just do that. Get some fat going. I like the hoof fixing videos. I love watching those where they like dig into it with that thing and they're like, oh, you can see what's happening here is the white line. There's a problem with the white line and we're going to have to take all of this off. And I'm like, what?
Hey, Verdant.
Huh?
I'm just saying hi to Verdant.
Hi. Hello. Pat's is the king. Inspired making infused spaghetti and meatballs right now. Luke's is good too. Okay, we're going to try slicing this. Maybe I'll go, ooh, it's actually pretty, all that jibber jabbering was good for this meat. I'm trying to slice this pretty thin and I froze it, right? So it'd be hard. I don't think it needs to be that thin, but this is fun. I want to turn it because I don't want it to get too uneven on this side. That was too big of a piece. It's not very flat. There you go. That's rendering nicely. Anyway, this is fucking cold on my hands. Oops. We should use a different knife. I'm sorry to my vegans. I'm sorry. We'll get to the mushrooms. Okay, 1 second. And we won't cook it we'll have to cook it on a different pan. Woo! Okay, calm down, pan. We're gonna turn this off for a second. Let this render a little bit over here. Are we having fun? The thinner, the better. Faraday's on point. The thinner, the better. I'm trying. It's really hard, you know. Ooh, I don't want them to come off in like teeny tiny pieces, right? Ooh, Faraday's here. I feel so much better. You guys don't understand. Faraday's like the real deal, you know? She's not full of shit. I'm gonna try a different knife. Which knife is gonna work better? What's funny?
I'm laughing because it's coming apart like this is like prosciutto thin.
Well, we want it thin, Winslow. We want it in pieces and thin. We don't want big chunks because we want it to, we gotta listen to Faraday, man. I'm not from the East Coast. I listen. If someone said to me, here's how, if someone on the East Coast was like, hey, Vanessa, how do you make, what's something really Californian? Avocado toast. I'd be like, okay, you want to know? Here's how I would do it. And I would tell them, my fucking fingers are so cold. Like, who knows how many Philly cheesesteaks that Faraday has not just eaten, made, judged. Pretty thin. I like it. This is a lot of beef, but it's not going to be that much like when we actually make the sandwiches. We have to show the reality of cooking. No edits, no fucking cut. This is how long this shit takes. Maybe a little faster if you're not stoned. But you know, whatevs. Okay? Don't use sharp knives when you're as high as me, okay? Unless you do it a lot. Wish I could just slice it. I wish I had like a meat slicer.
Reza says you're doing fantastic.
Ugh. Like the fact that it's frozen is definitely helping this process. If it wasn't so hard, I'm pushing. Like I am pushing with my hand to the right so it kind of stays in the meat. And if it was squishy and soft, that wouldn't be so easy for me to do. This last. And the bottom is kind of softer than this top, I'm guessing because of all the fat on it. Sorry, my fingertips froze. That's too thick. Well, whatever, we're gonna work with it. But this meat is heating up pretty quickly. There we go. I wish I could get it prosciutto thin, are you kidding? If we had a meat slicer, that's what we'd be doing. I wish I could just put it on like a mandolin or something, but what's the chat saying? Because I'm just trying to get this shit done.
Chat's talking about steakums.
Steakums?
Yeah, apparently it's a pre-sliced meat that's perfect for chili cheesesteak.
Well, don't tell me now. Where were you? No, this is from the French dip. So I took that beef and I just, oops, keep it thin, Vanessa, keep it thin. I took that beef and I froze a chunk of it because I was like, This is so much beef and, you know, trying to be cost effective with this club. Send me a super chat if you want to, or a Venmo if you want to pay for my groceries. So I was trying to like turn it into 2 live stream videos. So I just froze it. And because we wanted it frozen so we could slice it thin. Sorry, I'm trying my best here. It's a lot of beef.
Chris says what you're doing is way higher quality than Steakums.
I know, but like, who the fuck wants to do this? I'm so high, I don't mind. Like, I'm just like, do, do, do. It's kind of like a game. How thin can I get it? And also just like, sharpen your fucking knives, bitch. But that's okay. I gotta go see John. He's so good. He'll be like, boop, boop, boop. Get them all. If you've ever are in LA, JK Knife Imports, Japanese Knife Imports, is so great too for sharpening, and they also carry knives. Boop. We want it to be little chopped up pieces, you know, we don't want like big ass chunks of this. I'm gonna get my bench scraper out, but what?
Verdon says Steakums is garbage steak. They're still talking about Steakums.
Great. Listen, as long as the chat's having a good time. Today was a lot of shit to talk about. So definitely like this freezing tip. Like if you're going to do all of this, just make sure whoever you're inviting over for fucking cheesesteak is worth the effort. Don't waste do it for yourself. That's always the best reason to do something. Faraday, I'll cut your onions for you. I can do that. That's who I'd like to go on a camping trip with, is go camping with Faraday. And we would cook up a storm. I'm gonna cut this off. Maybe I'll cook that for Bon Bon. It's getting a little softer. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me, everyone. I'm trying to cut it as thin as possible, but I'm also getting like a little bored, so I'm like bigger chunks.
Faraday says you slice the onions, they'll slice the meat.
Yeah, you do this. See, if Faraday was here, I wouldn't have to do all this fucking work. And it's like teamwork, you know? Makes the dream work. We need a team.
I think your fat is smoking. Is that okay?
Oh, over here. It's those little giblets. It's okay. That I'll wipe that side up. Sorry, I shouldn't whistle. I wish we had a little music. Tell a story, Winslow. I can't read the chat.
I wanted to tell people I'm not like super hardcore pro outdoor cannabis,
Oh,
but in terms of all the outdoor cannabis, that farm cut company is like the best. They're my
Okay.
favorite for sure.
oh yeah, because I know there was like some tension in the chat.
Yeah, there's outdoor haters, you know, who are like indoors better. And like when I was a smoker, I did prefer indoor, but I'm open to both. You know, I'm not a hater.
Why did you prefer indoor?
Well, like Jesse was saying, the appearance of it. I was a cannabis photographer, so I like it to look perfect.
A certain way.
You know, and yeah.
Ooh, too thick. Faraday, can you fly over here, please? Cut up my meats and hang out with Bon Bon. Like, it's pretty thin. It's not perfect, but I want to see the chat for a second. I've been looking at this meat for too long. I can't smell sous chef appreciation. Yeah, Faraday and Vanessa Philly cheesesteak pop-up. Can you imagine if we did that, Faraday? We should do a pop-up. Can I come and stay with you? And do some pop-ups?
Faraday's making fried mozzarella balls.
Really? Yum. Fried mozzarella balls. Are you taking those, the small cherry kind of size mozzarella balls and then like breading them and frying them? That's brilliant.
Rosa asked, where did you buy your meat from?
The grocery store? Nowhere special. I didn't like go to a butcher. That would, in LA.
They asked if it's Wagyu. It's not Wagyu.
No.
That would be like a $300 piece
Yeah.
of Wagyu.
Come on, man. Listen.
Say hi to Fernando.
Hi, Fernando. A pop-up in Tahoe would be awesome. Well, where are we going to stay in Tahoe? Who's paying for this pop-up? Who's paying, you know what I mean? Tahoe's fun. One time I saw a bear. Oop. Pretty good. It's softening because it's, maybe I should put it back in the freezer. Because this side is all soft, small. So the outside of it is like softer. Now I get beef curtains. Just kidding. It all makes sense. I'm just gonna keep going here. It's not very frozen anymore. Little bits and bobs. Anyway, I feel so like I can't talk to you guys because I'm looking down at this shit, but I hope y'all are entertained in the chat. Oh, my back. This is how my aunt ended up with like a real hunched over back. My great aunt, my grandma's sister. Great cook. Anyone from the peanut gallery saying anything? That's what Jimmy Buffett personally. R.I.P. Jimmy. What is going on? Keep going, Vanessa. You can do it. Too thick. Keep going.
Polka says it's oddly satisfying watching someone high as fuck slicing meat.
Is it? Oh God, I'm so worried that you guys are bored. But if you're not, this is enjoyable for you, then great. Let me just move my pad, my standing pad over so my back doesn't get all fucked up. I'm getting older. My back is not so good.
Can you guys hear the sound of the knife slicing? It's like ASMR or something.
Here. You want me to turn this one on and put it right here? We should have a little timeline of when things happen in the live so people can just like skip to this part and listen to it before bed. Bonbon right now. I'm not giving you this.
Petra ate her mushrooms. Have fun, Petra.
Bon voyage. A bientôt. Just kidding. You're gonna have a great time. Keep cutting this very wonky. Let's get that off. I love that people can just tune in from wherever, you know? Faraday, do Sundays. Do a live on Sundays. And then we can watch each other's lives. And I can be like, okay, tune in to Faraday on Sundays.
Can I show people my microdose gummies?
Yeah, go for it.
Petra, I'm going to take a microdose with you. Look at these beautiful gummies that I got.
Yeah.
Let me see the chat. This is the bonbon pile. That's what I'm giving to bonbon. We're getting somewhere. We're almost there.
Yeah, that pile is getting pretty big.
Yeah. But it's gonna, oop, that was bad because it's soft. I should probably freeze this, but I just want to finish it. What's the difference? So what's a chopped cheese?
Oh, Fernando's leaving. Bye, Fernando.
Bye, Fernando. Great name. I'm just cutting off the parts that are like super soft. And I'm like, I'm gonna give it to Bonbon. She's standing at my feet looking at me like, please, lady. Yeah. Huh?
You can see her a little bit on the camera.
You can? Surprised she's not twirling. All right. I feel like at a point you kind of have to go, okay, save my fingers. Because what I would do is like stick it back in the freezer and try and get more of this frozen part off. So it freezes up and you can get it thinly sliced again.
Eddie says chopped cheeses with ground beef.
Ground beef. Interesting. I just want to put that meat away. Oh, my back. Where the fuck? I can't look for a Tupperware lid right now. I'm just gonna put it away though. Bonbon beef. Here. Okay, so we got some beef. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, so many people are saying you need a meat slicer. How much is a meat slicer? Like a couple $1,000s?
Listen, I haven't gotten one super chat. So y'all like this, you need to get this, you need to get that. I don't need to get shit.
Jimmy Lit World is here. Hi, Jimmy.
Huh? Hi, Jimmy Lit World. That's what I need to get right now. And a little more baked, okay? Because that was a lot of meat. And Bonbon is so cute.
Yeah, Jimmy, we just spent 30 minutes slicing up all the meat and making that pile.
You know, takes time. This is like maybe 2 sandwiches.
Really?
I think so as it cooks down.
I guess it looks like more because it's so thin.
Like, look at the roll. Like, I'm not talking a small sandwich. But like, you know. Just saying. And it's gonna cook down. It got me. It's gonna cook down. Okay, do I do Faraday? Do I do the onions first, or do I do the beef first? This is nice and greasy. And then I have these beautiful mushrooms I'm gonna get to. We have cheese. We have to make a cheese sauce. What am I using to infuse, people? I have live rosin. I have flour. I have can butter. I have FSO. I don't have any hash. Should we run a poll? Mash them down. Sorry, my hands were covered in breading from the mozzarella, but a chopped cheese like a hamburger. I'll take you for one next video. Yeah, I need to go. I need to go. Cook the onions first. Let them release the natural sugars. Okay, boss. We'll do it. I guess we'll cook. Should we cook them at the same time? I'm going to start with the chopped onions. My griddle's not quite hot enough, but we're going to go with it. I probably should have started with this sliced, but whatever. I always salt my onions. Here, we'll use some of this. Well, I'll put the other ones on that side and can get them going over there. I probably should have put these in a different pan. We might. What's the chat up to? Is Vanessa doing the regular Philly cheesesteak? Oops, fuck, what did I just do? Or the vegan one as well today. I'm doing both. You know what? Let me put... What?
Show us those mushrooms again.
I will. Let me move this meat, put this in the wash, right? In the sink. Let these onions cook, and let's get these mushrooms going. Listen, it might be a long one today. I should have started cooking when Jesse was here and just like let him cook while I was, or let me cook while he was cooking too. But you know, like let me do my, I should have started my thing.
Yeah, if you just got here, rewatch the video when it's done to see Jesse from Farm Cut showing off all of his farm strains.
I don't like to brown my onions, but we just want them caramelized. Want them to cook down slowly-ish. Listen, it's not that big of a, you know, like flat top here situation. But we make it work, and I should have just put that in my cast iron, but I didn't. Let's cut up some mushrooms. Okay. Let's get a big cutting board. So I have this forest metally shiitake trumpet lion's mane. Yo, hit that like and share. Thanks, Chris. All knife work. Yeah.
There's lion's mane in there?
Yeah. Is that okay?
I love lion's mane.
Well, maybe you'll want a little bit of both of these.
I didn't know people use it as food, though.
Yeah, it's a mushroom. We're going to find out what it tastes like. I don't know what I'm going to do here, Winslow. I don't know what to do here, but we're going to prep these mushrooms similarly, not really, to the meat, but we're going to slice them thin. I don't wash mushrooms, you know. I'm not going to like stick them under water. Some people have like a mushroom brush. I don't have that. I have a pastry brush. Just keep an eye on your onions. Don't do what I did and have two different styles.
Elio says lion's mane tastes like meat. Interesting.
Great. That's what I want to hear. I find mushrooms like super meaty, you know? That's exactly how I find them. And we're just going to improvise. So I'm going to take these and just like brush them. If you see anything, really, like this looks pretty clean to me. These look very well packaged and cleaned. Like they don't look dirty, so I don't feel the need. Like I might brush this little spot off here. And maybe if something doesn't look good to you, just cut it. Oops, I'm just gonna put this in the wash. Cut it off, like, you know, maybe this doesn't look great. Oh, sorry. See these little like brown chunks? I'll cut that off and I won't use that. Not something I can do grandma style because it's very spongy. But cute. This looks like it's going to slice up nicely. I wonder if I should have frozen these. This. And just kind of brush it. But I feel like the different flavors from the different textures and different flavors from the mushrooms will give it that kind of meaty style, you know? I'm going to turn this off because that burner is too hot. Um, do. I'm just taking a pastry brush and just kind of giving it a good brush off. You could take like a I was going to maybe dampen that and do that, but I don't think we need to. These look so pretty and delicious. I'm aware that maybe these aren't available to everyone, but you could do that too. You can always peel up. I think we're gonna.
Christopher asked, would you use mushroom powder for more umami flavor?
Yeah, you could. I think like I like to taste as I go. So that always is my way of cooking. So we'll have maybe, and then we'll slice the sandwich in. I hope you're hungry, Winslow. Because I was like, how are we going to have to like test these out? Did I salt those? No.
I recently tried a truffle powder seasoning for umami flavor. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah, that could work. Truffle is so hard because I don't feel like it's gonna, in this situation, I feel like it won't lend to this trying to be a fake chili cheesesteak. You know, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it'll just be truffle. I'm hoping these will just give us a lot of texture. I don't know what this is, but we'll just peel it off. And I'll probably, honestly, that's maybe what I'll do here is like peel them almost instead of trying to slice them. I'm gonna play around. We're gonna figure it out. That's the fun part about cooking stoned. You find your way. You guys are basically watching me make my munchies. It's inspiration. We had some education though. Did you take one of those gummies?
Yeah.
A whole one?
No, tiny bit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. And just be listening. I know I need to stir these onions, and I might need to put a little more fat on them. Cute. Very cute. Okay? We love it. Mushroom time. Okay. So we got our meat. Let's look at our onions. Smells good. Kind of slow and low on onions. You want them to steam and just slowly caramelize. And we're doing other things in the meantime. Let's figure out how to do these shrooms. How many knives? It's like, how can I cut these as thinly? Probably take this stem out. Do something else with that. Ugh, this is going to take forever, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for sticking with me. Should I have done this before the live? Maybe.
Eddie says you don't have to go so thin with the shrooms because they'll cook down.
I know, but I don't want them to be like big chunks. I think this is the right move. That's the right move. That looks good. That looks good to me. I'm going to have a different technique for different shrooms. You know, like these versus these. But for these ones, I think we got to do it this way. And what else am I going to do? Butter some bread? So, you know, oh, we're going to make cheese sauce too. Fuck. We'll figure it out. Let's just keep going. I'll just try and go faster. How's that? Could also pile them up. Not quite as delicate as the other ones, but maybe that's okay. We want a little difference. Maybe not so high. We'll do 3.
Eddie asks, which strain did you like best from Jimmy?
The Gelinade is definitely, like, the blueberry is so mild, it's nice to be on a live stream. The Gelinade is delicious, and I feel like more the vibe if I'm just chilling, not on camera. I'm doing fine though, we're figuring it out. I just definitely feel stoned. We might have to do another onion. Maybe that's enough. But I love, like, I'm excited for that THCV tincture, or the oil, MCT oil. I think it's going to be, and all those other ones, like, I feel like they're going to be fun to introduce into my day-to-day.
Say hi to Jesse Bronner.
Hi, Jesse. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. We're making a vegan...
And Faraday has to leave. Bye, Faraday.
Bye, Faraday. Post those. She's probably going to post those mozzarella balls. So you guys better go. And if you don't already subscribe, will you put Faraday's YouTube in the chat for me?
Faraday's YouTube?
Yeah. It's going to be her name, Faraday. How do you spell her last name? I mean, if you Google her, she comes right up. Oop. Yeah, she's got a whole thing going on. Let the club know. Okay, so how do we want to do these ones? Should we peel them? Do we want it like that, you think? Should we peel it? I could take that little paring knife and just peel it, you know, and just have them like strips.
Oh, it's like string cheese.
Yeah, it's kind of like string cheese, exactly. And then, like, slice these. I'm just like trying to imitate that texture, that like, you know, fine-ish, thin texture of the beef. And I just think visually it's gonna feel more like, you know, we eat with our eyes too. I don't know, we're trying something here, okay? I had a request and I'm doing my best.
Fraggle Rock says you would vibe with LA comedian Sarah Weinschenk.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
I don't have any comedian friends, but maybe. Anyway, I feel like it's important with vegan food too, like to put a lot of thought into it and not just like chop up some fucking mushrooms and...
Jimmy asks, is the whole mushroom stalk edible?
I think so. I fucking hope so. We're about to find out.
I think so.
Yeah, it's mushroom. I'm cutting off like the dirty bits and like the little nubbins at the end. I'm sure I could eat those stems, but maybe I'll put it into, we'll figure out something to do with it. I'm sure I don't know, you can look and see. Should I clean off the gill? We can do that. But it feels wasteful. I'm sure it's all good for you. And we're gonna slice this then. You guys, you know, I'm just kind of going with my heart on this, the chef heart, which is like, just do your best here. I'm a cook though. Do you want to know the difference between a cook and a chef? A chef like runs a restaurant, you know? A cook is like a home cook. Are we supposed to caramelize these onions? Was I supposed to caramelize them? I have another one if I wasn't. I watched the videos. I don't know how I don't remember these things. They're kind of woody. Let's see. Maybe we shouldn't use this, but we're going to try it. This. And then the lion's mane, I feel like we should peel it. As
Elio said take a small bite of the raw lion's mane.
Take a small bite of it?
Yeah, like try it raw.
Okay. Well, it doesn't want to peel for me. Yum. Tastes like mozzarella. Tastes like mozzarella. Was I just supposed to sweat these onions? What about going to culinary school? Me? No. I think it's a lot of money. And I almost went to Johnson & Wales, but no thanks. I did a stage in Rome. That was fun. Oh, what about going to culinary school? Does that make you a chef? No, because even when you go into a restaurant, you know, like even when you go into a restaurant, you're starting as a line cook. There's a hierarchy. I think if you run a program though, I don't know, who gives a fuck? Call yourself a chef if you want to call yourself a chef. Okay. Maybe I'll save some of these mushrooms and have them for breakfast. That looks about the same mushroom to beef situation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How's it going? Is anyone going to answer me? Thanks, Mary Brayton. Thank you. Mary's going in the Raffle.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Hell yeah. Sweat them, yeah, you can take them off as long as they're super soft to bite through. Yeah, they are, but should I not have caramelized them? Should I just have sweated the shit out of them instead of caramelizing them? A little bit. That's what I want to know.
Mary says you deserve that super chat because of all the chopping.
Thank you. Yeah. Lots of chopping. Lots of groceries. Mary Brayton. Brown adds flavor. I know, I'm not doing it again. So, too bad, so sad if it was supposed to be not caramelized. Let's fucking cook this meat. Let's pull these onions. Oops, I almost spilled my coffee. Let's pull these onions. I need more of this Vietnamese coffee. Sorry, I just wanted to put some ice cubes in here. I should have kept that plate. How many dishes can I use? We're gonna find out today. I have another onion I can cook down, but I think we're just gonna work with this.
Oh yeah, Eddie says, should you make the cheese sauce first?
Yeah, probably. So we'll turn this off. Yeah, these got a little caramelized. Onions.
Jimmy sent a super chat. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yay! Jimmy Lit World. And that's from New Zealand, so we'll give you 2. Oops. Damn it. I feel like it's, who's high? I'm high. Me. I'm high. Okay, let's put them in the raffle. Okay, we got some onions. Did a lot of chopping. We're going to do the cheese sauce. So I'm going to take this. Ooh, it's hot. And pottage. Over here for a secondo. And let's do... Huh?
Super chat from Verdant.
We got a super chat from Verdant. Thank you so much. I'm going to put you in anyway. Because I'm feeling sweet. Verdant. Square. Let's look. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's really getting full, everybody. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we got mushrooms, we got that. We need to make a cheese sauce. Let me get my cheeses. And some milk, like I said. Got provolone, got this provolone. Then I got tofu, but I don't think we need that. Here's what I got. And I want everyone to, if I didn't get the cheese you wanted me to get, I am sorry, okay? I tried my best. I wasn't gonna go to 50 grocery stores to find a fucking cheese. So I got provolone cheese. This is the vegan cheese I got. I got vegan sliced provolone, duh. And then I got creamy original plant-based slices. These are vegan as well. And I figured we could maybe make a sauce out of this. Maybe I can just melt it with some like water, you know, and like figure that out. Maybe I feel like if I put the only alternative milk I think I have is coconut, and that's gonna overpower it. And then I got this provolone as well. But anyway, I got a lot, oh, and they did not have white American cheese. They had Velveeta, and I couldn't find any whiz. So this was the best that I could do. Please do not get mad at me. I love you guys. Don't hate me. Okay? I'm trying my best. This is LA, Matt. No cheese whiz. Yeah, I mean, like I would have probably, I went to the place that would have cheese whiz, and they did not have cheese whiz. They had Velveeta. That's it. So in order for me to go to another place that might have cheese whiz, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. You had me at cheese sauce, no cheese whiz. Dabbing some, what cheese is standard for a Philly cheesesteak? I think provolone is standard, and provolone is standard, and so is cheese whiz, you know? So we're gonna figure it out though. I was gonna follow this one guy's recipe. 1 second. I want to pull it up. Sorry, I should have written it down, but I didn't. Don't play. Let me see what the chat is saying. Velveeta is whiz. No, it's pretty close, but it's not quite. But that's okay. It's gonna be okay, everyone. It's gonna be okay. Close. Okay, so I got a special ingredient to do this. Also, what are we using to infuse? Did anyone answer me?
No.
No one answered me. Club, what are we using? FSO? Are we using rosin? Are we using flour? Flour, I have to do an infusion. So I need to know. I have some canna butter from Be Real I could throw in there. I feel like I need to make you a sauce too that's not weed. Huh?
Make a bowl.
Yeah, make a poll. Thank you.
What is that? We got rosin, FSO.
Flour. I feel like I've used the FSO a lot.
Is there a fourth thing?
Oh, canna butter. I have some canna butter from Be Real I'm trying to use up. Someone was asking me in the chat about RSO and using it for creme brulee. Who was that? I'm trying to remember. Sorry, he's relatively new. And that might be good to show. So we're gonna do 3 ounces of cheese, 1/4 cup of milk. For some reason I always buy whole milk, but I did not buy whole milk. Crazy. I bought 2%. We might make 2 of these because I want you to be able to have cheese sauce that doesn't have anything in it. I think we're going to use FSO, unless people are voting otherwise.
Rosin is winning right now.
Rosin? Yeah, we can use rosin. So you can do the same thing with FSO and rosin. I just got to grab it. Where did I put that rosin? So this one's not decarbed. Where are you, you little bitch? This one was hash. And you guys, I like to hide things, but now, is the rosin still winning? What's the score?
Yeah, it looks like everybody stopped voting and rosin has 40% of the vote.
All right. But in order to use the rosin, it's raw.
Oh,
I thought you had a decarbed one already.
I did. I don't know what I did with it. Let me keep looking. Oh, it's right here. It's in my other pantry. Duh. Let me show you how they look versus one another. This is decarboxylated. This one is decarboxylated. This is not. And do not judge these guys for this rosin, okay? This was some food grade rosin. This is old now, but this is some food grade rosin that they gave me to test out for the flavor. So I don't want to hear anything about it. Rosin heads, leave us alone. I don't know the potency of that rosin. It's kind of older, so I'm going to say it's only 50% now.
Yeah.
You know, estimated guess. So a gram would be 500 milligrams. We don't want to do that much. We probably want 1/10 of a gram, which would be about 50 milligrams or even less than that, okay? See, really, what am I doing? I'm going to just put it, I'm like, what am I doing? I don't want it to stick. I don't want it to stick. Also, one second. I need to grab one more thing.
The hot pen.
Yeah. Oh no. Here it is. Yay! It's like, oh no. Let's see how clean it is though. Let's get this. Ugh.
Ginny asked, does the rosin quality go down over time even if it's in a jar?
Yeah, it's just like, it's not like it's airtight or anything. It's just gonna lose potency and slowly. I didn't know what the potency was to begin with, but it's pretty old. Like, when did I do that event? I don't remember. Higher the ethanol, higher the proof, the better this works, but I like to use food grade alcohol. Sorry, I'm just cleaning this tip. Okay. I'm just gonna clean. Especially because like everything I'm doing is for food. Silly question, if you put the jar in the freezer, does it keep the potency a bit longer? Yeah, you can keep it in the freezer. Probably what I should have done, but I didn't. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna put this milk.
Even just the fridge will help preserve.
Yeah. Let's hope this works.
Yeah, we can't see the scale on the close-up, but
Good to know. When am I gonna put this on? I could also just put it on here and then put this in the water or the milk and have it melt off, but I kind of just want, I'm just not going to put all of this milk. I hope it's not going to stick to the bottom of this. If it does, I'll just do it again. Tear. So I'm not putting as much milk so the scale isn't overloaded. And I'm just dipping this in cold, right? I don't want that much because we're not making that much cheese sauce. And then turn it on. So the goober, oops, drops right in. Oops, smoking a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, there we go, Kokomos. I can double, and what do you do about that? You could just double your yield, you know, like increase the amount of cheese sauce that you make. And I'm hoping, it's floating on the milk. See how it's doing that? That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I didn't know if it would. There's a real risk there. We're just going to put this in here, the milk into my saucepan, the rosin, and this recipe, that's okay, it's not a lot. Okay, well, what can you do? Sodium citrate. Sodium citrate, we need half a teaspoon. This is like for cheese sauce. It's specifically for cheese sauce. So we're gonna try this. No, that's the vegan cheese. We want 3 ounces of cheese, provolone, and this American. So I'm gonna take this Velveeta and I'm gonna do like 1.5 ounces of Velveeta and 1.5 ounces of that sharp provolone. I'm gonna grate it. How much is 1.5 ounces? That's too much. This does not make a lot of cheese sauce. Maybe we'll increase the amount, but I don't want that much. That's 9, 2.
I calculate 65 milligrams for the amount you put in.
65?
Yeah.
We could increase the cheese. Should I do more cheese sauce?
Sure.
Let's just do more cheese sauce. So we'll do 3 of that, and I'll put some more milk. Thank you everyone for your patience today. So we're doing half a cup of milk total. We're gonna let this boil. Put this milk away. Let this boil. And then we got to make a vegan one. Except for I should have gotten almond milk. Let me see what alternative milk I have. Oh God, my knees. Ugh. I only have coconut. And I feel like that is going to make it taste like it's whipping cream.
Say hi to Chocolate Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Chocolate Mike. I think I could maybe just use water with the vegan one, but we got to think of how to infuse it then. So this rosin is just kind of breaking apart. It's not like melting yet. And that's because the milk's not hot. And because this is fucking 2%. You know what I'm going to do? No. Did I use up all my whipping cream? I did. Shit. Yeah, maybe we will put a little butter in here. So if it's Nah, it's like starting to break up. There's some fat and there's 2% fat. That's how much fucking fat there is. All right, whatever. Let's grate some provolone because that's what, look at my counter right now.
Mary asked, what does the sodium citrate do?
Sodium citrate keeps it liquid and gooey at room temperature, which is not that big of a deal, but turn that down. Ooh, this provolone. You can really smell it. It's sharp. So I'm gonna grate this provolone. We want this to be a total of 6 ounces. Try not to get cheese in your mushrooms because it's trying to be vegan. God, this provolone is sharp. And we need half a teaspoon, so a full teaspoon of sodium citrate. Oh, there we go. Okay, done skis. And teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. So we need a full teaspoon. 1, 2. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Put in your cheese. Oh boy. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oops. And then I like to just turn off the heat sometimes when I'm doing a cheese sauce because we just want to like melt this cheese. I probably should have cut this American into smaller chunks. And the fat in this cheese is really going to bind to the THC in that the rosin, basically. All the cannabinoids in the rosin. Sorry it wasn't totally white, okay? I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Also, do I need to butter and toast these buns? Do you know what I mean? On the griddle? What do you guys think? Toast the buns or not? Hey, look, we just made the Cheese Whiz. And then we got to put rosin in it. And this whisking is helping to make sure it's totally homogeneous, that rosin got broken up. Just want to make sure that's not rosin.
Stuart says don't toast.
Don't toast. Just leave it like it is.
Yeah, Reza says don't toast either.
Okay, you got it, boss. That looks pretty good to me. I wish I had a chip right now. What do you guys think? Gonna give it a taste. Ooh, wow. Fuck. I need to make one for you. You don't want a fucking Philly cheesesteak?
Okay, fine.
It's okay. We'll keep this guy warm. I'll make it really quickly. I've got to make a vegan one too.
Yeah, Matt asks, is your bread soft already?
I feel like it needs to be steamed a little because I got it this morning, so it feels a little, you know, it was baked fresh, but sorry guys, I got to make Winslow sauce real quick. And then I got to make a vegan sauce. Or we're just gonna put straight up the vegan cheese slices on top, but I kind of want to, no, we need to melt it down because we need to infuse the vegan one. Oh my God, so much pressure. So much pressure. Let's turn this on. Obviously, I'm not going to infuse this because it's not the goal.
Eddie says you wrap the sandwich in foil and wait a few minutes.
It'll steam.
And it steams, and then you cut the foil in half.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Oh wait, was that Tared?
Hi, Pete.
Pete's here?
Pete's been here, but he's saying hi to me.
Sorry, Pete.
Oh no, Pete just got here. Sorry. Hey, Pete.
Wow, we used that whole fucking provolone. Okay, that's enough. Enough! Where'd that American go? I'm right here. Just kidding. A little bit of cheese, please. Oh, so close. Boop. There we go. All right, let's put this shit away. Get out of my table. And we're gonna figure out what to do with the vegan cheese. Let's do this. Da 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 da. I'm gonna use the same whisk though, okay? You'll be fine. And then let's cook this meat. Oops, it wasn't boiling yet, but too bad. Dump the cheese in. Okay, and then this is Winslow's sauce. Oops, making a mess, per usual. Let's get our meat going. I'm gonna put this on the back burner. Oh, wait. We're making noise. 2 cheese sauces. The mushrooms I'm gonna cook in another. We're gonna get this all together. Okay. We love a live cooking show, right? We're firing on all burners. What was that show? Cooking on High? This is Cooking on High. Okay, this is turned off. Your cheese sauce is done. My cheese sauce is done. That's done. Let's cook the meat on this, and I'm gonna cook the mushrooms on, let me put this, I'm just gonna put this back here for now. And we're gonna cook the mushrooms. In an all-clad. So let's get that going. Secret to all-clad is to preheat it. Okay, and let's start cooking some meats. What's everyone saying? I don't want the skillet too hot. Oh, my chat froze. There we go. There's a show called Cooking on High. Yes, there is. All right. Get my bench scraper. I actually need something that I dropped in here. This. Put this to the side. Get these shits out of here. Party's happening. Just trying to like clean up my station a little bit because I really already made a disaster zone. We don't want this too hot. We don't want it to grill. Like we don't want it, the meat to, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm just gonna put it on. Okay, we're doing it. And I feel like it's like the sheer amount and like steaming it and like, I'm gonna let it cook a little bit. I'm making a vanilla custard pie right now. Yum. Having the best time cooking with you. Thanks, Becky. I love it. So I feel like I'm supposed to be chopping these up, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait till it keeps cooking a little bit. I know it's a dark day for some reason. Smells like South Philly. Okay, Stuart, am I doing it okay? I'm trying not to cook it too quickly. I could like spread these out so there's some over here cooking and some over here. When do I put the onions back in? I guess we'll have our 2 sandwiches. This will be, we're gonna have a lot of sandwiches, actually. Oh my God. I don't know if this is right, you guys. Do I need to turn this up? I feel like I'm supposed to be shredding it in a way so it gets smaller. I don't have another bench scraper though.
Stuart says you're doing fine.
Really? Do you like chop it? What do you do?
Matt says wait till it turns a little brown, then chop it up.
Okay. That's what I was like, this isn't gonna work. But I don't want it to, I'm futzing around a lot. A lot of fat coming off of this. I'm gonna push this over. I don't know what I'm doing with meat. I feel like I'm kind of steaming it a little bit. Does that feel right? Am I supposed to salt this at any point? Well, maybe you can chop it more. Onion and chop on the flip. Onion, oh, okay. Oops, I did it totally wrong. I was only supposed to flip it once. It's okay. We're gonna let it cook. Chop on the flip. Let me get the onions. I feel like I didn't make enough. Because what am I gonna put on the vegan one? Didn't even get any onions. That's what we're gonna do. I knew, huh?
Matt says keep flipping it.
Keep flipping it? We will keep flipping it. This is hilarious. I watched those videos and for the life of me, I mean, I didn't. I did and I didn't. I watched other parts of it. And I was like, okay, he's chopping. But I didn't see, like, what did he do to the meat in between? How far do I cook this? Like, you don't want it, like, it's not like the French dip, you know? But we don't want it to grill. It's like a steam almost. I'm just trying to break it apart so that that the center can kind of get cooked. Okay.
Reza says you can start chopping.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it. I realized we don't have onions for the...
And add the onions.
Add both, like the... I'm going to do these onions on this one. This is crazy, you guys. I'm doing these onions on this one. Like that. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this is the only way that I'm actually going to get through the meat. I'm going to turn this heat down. It's really hot. Turn the outside one off. Ooh, I forgot about this guy.
Night Flight says not chop and flip consistently for a while.
Oh my God, you guys, what the fuck? Stay on your side.
Maybe a touch more oil.
There's so much fat. Does not need any more fat. Making a lot of noise here.
They're saying use a second tool like a spatula.
I am. What do you think this is? I mean, it's a fry thing. I'm doing fine. God damn it. Ow. I don't have like another sharp spatula. This is a lot of work.
I don't want to interrupt right now, madam.
I don't know. I feel like I'm doing okay. Is it supposed to be like just torn to pieces? That feels not right. Okay, let me pay attention to this. I'm gonna turn this off.
Reza says it's looking good.
Okay, thank
Keep it
God
up.
you guys are here, because I really wouldn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah, Nightfly, Eddie, they say it's looking good.
Huh?
Nightfly and Eddie say it's looking good.
Okay, good. Fuck you guys. Like, this is a lot. And then what? We put, okay, so we got more or done? Done skis? This one has more meats. And I
Reza
don't...
says shred the meat into the smallest pieces you can. It tastes better with the cheese.
Really? You know what? The onions are all going together, you guys. It doesn't matter. It's getting chopped up. Oh, yeah.
Eddie says he would cook it a bit more. Nightfly says cook it a bit more.
And what?
Cook it a bit more.
Okay, like how much chopping, you guys? I'm just gonna flip it now, unless Reza says I need to chop it more. That feels like plenty of chopping, you know? Like, look at that. We could have just put the wheat on there. I don't want it to lose all its juices.
Yeah, Eddie says you chopped enough.
Okay, we're gonna turn this off. And then I think what I do is like I fucking split this into 2 sandwiches, right? And we put the cheese on top. And we gotta come in and scoop it up.
They say just keep cooking and flipping.
Cooking and flipping?
Yeah.
Cook it more? Do we want more color on it? This is still on. I can turn this back on. I think it looks good.
Yeah, continue to flip until desired brown level.
Is it kind of like fried rice where you you just kind of smush it out and let it get some color and then flip? Can you take some video on your phone for me? Okay, let me put this back on. Let me drink some motherfucking water. Listen, I'm not in Philly, but I sure am high. It's a Philly Cheeba Cheesesteak. Only on the Edibles Club. Okay, listen. This is what's so great about the club is you guys all help me cook. What was I gonna get? The rolls. Let's get these babies going. We need our provolone cheese opened so we can put this on top. Okay, and I need my parchment paper. Will you open this? Thanks. I gotta flip that fucking shit. We need aluminum foil. Ah! I'm making a bit of a mess. Ooh, I kind of like the mix of the two types of onions. What do you guys think? More? God, it's soaked up all of that fucking fat. What's going on? What's the club saying? Yeah, Madam Tram, $20. Thank you. The spatula is like a fish fry, you know, like this is for frying food.
Yeah,
But
I didn't. Madam Dram donated right when you were in the middle of it, so I didn't interrupt.
it's okay. I'm gonna put. I gotta remember though, like 4 raffle tickets for Madam Dram.
And then you got Kev N sending you $2 as well. Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
we'll put one in as well. I feel like, you know, like up to 5 is 1 raffle ticket, and then multiples of 5 after that.
Oh, Ken asked, "What's your favorite dish to eat in Hawaii?"
A Hawaii? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I had this stew. It's not my favorite, but it was delicious. My cousin Taj made it. It was called Pitakis. I don't remember the name. I'm so sorry. I'd have to look it up. It was really good. I love that. I love anytime he makes. My cousin is a really good cook. Anytime he makes poke, anything with fish, because he's a fisherman. So I'm gonna pull some of this bread out. More meat. Not all of it. That's fine with me.
Yeah, Eddie says, "Put the meat onto the sandwiches, then put the cheese on and melt the shit out of it."
Don't I put the cheese on the thing here? And that's what I always saw them do, is put the cheese on the, oops, did the wrong side. Put the cheese on the meat on the grill. Y'all the poser cheesesteak mafia?
Yeah, people are arguing about if it needs bell peppers or not.
No bell peppers. That I know. I'm turning this off. I don't want to dry this out. Okay, this looks fucking great. I'm going to do... Okay, this I need you to get definitely videos of me assembling this fucking monster. And one is going to be for you. One is going to be for me. Oh, will you switch that to the close-up for them too? Sorry, Winslow. I'm really bossy today. This is a big one. Bonbon is in position. Right, Bonbon? She's right there eating up those crumbs. Provolone time. Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks. Put some cheese, please. And I know that's supposed to be white, but oh well. And then we're gonna do. Okay. Oh, I should have kept them together. Uh-oh. I'm stoned. That's right. I feel like I gotta wait for that to melt a little. The cheese. Am I supposed to put mayonnaise? Is there okay, just wait, Winslow. Wait. Then melt it like crazy. Wow, that looks so fire. Oh my god. Then into the bun and then add the whiz. Melt it like crazy under the broiler? Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm putting it in the broiler. You're gonna have to listen to this shit. Let's do it. Huh? Not enough. These are off, right? Yeah. If I had a torch, that was a stupid idea.
There's so many instructions coming from chat, it's hard to keep up.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best here. I just want to melt the cheese a little more, but I also don't want to burn my hand.
All right,
lifting the
people are
shit.
saying the broiler is a good idea.
I just want to melt it, but without cooking the meat anymore. If I had a torch, that would have been smarter. Because I just totally fucking burned my finger. But that's okay. Do I need mayo? Hit it with a little water. That's good. Oh, that's what I should have done, is put a fucking lid on it. It's fine. There we go. Boop. That's fine. I could have steamed it, is right. So this needs to be the top. Was I supposed to put mayo? I'm team no mayo. I need a plate. I don't have any. Gotta put it on something, or put it on this. This is big enough. Because it's not big enough. How do I do this? I'm too high. Okay. No, we gotta use this. We gotta use this. They're gonna lift it. I know the other people are way more pro than me. I'm mangling this. Fuck. Cheesesteaks, why are you so hard? And I gotta put whiz on this. We're gonna do another Winslow, so just stick around, okay? Going in with the hands. Okay, I fucked up that one. If anyone has any ideas for a better technique on the second one, by all means, let me know. Oh wait, I'm gonna put cheese sauce. Don't go anywhere. And we're gonna do the second one. Also this, just wait. You can go somewhere actually. This cheese sauce is solidified. No, the cheese is too cooked for me. Reza, I don't know what to tell you. Calm down. I'm not making this for you. I'm making it for me.
$5 from Andre, who says no mayo.
No mayo. You got it, boss. I just got to whip up this cheese a little bit. It definitely did not stay totally liquid.
They're saying next time don't slice the roll all the way through.
I know. I said that to myself as soon as I went to go pick it up. I was like, ah, fuck. We're not going to spoon this. We're not going to do this. We're just going to use the whisk. My cheese sauce solidified. My timing's a little off today, but... Okay, we're going to try it again, Winslow. Huh? Yeah, let's do close up. We're gonna do the whole thing for this sandwich, and then I'll heat up your sauce, and that'll be your sandwich. I'm sorry. Ready? Philly Cheeba cheesesteaks. I shouldn't have cut the bread all the way through, but we did. Too bad. Scoop it up. Into. Yeah, there we go, baby. Oh, it's fucking hot. That Cheeba cheese. Whoop. Man down. Gonna take a bite. Oh wait, no, I need to wrap it up. Okay, just wait. We gotta wrap it up. And let it kind of steam. We're still going. I need some baking paper, parchment paper. I don't know what people are saying. I'm sure I've pissed people off, but we're still going. I have this vegan one I have to do. I've never worked in a sandwich shop, if you can't tell. Okay, we're gonna do that. Because I wanted to like steam a little. Steam the bun. But I wanted to take a fucking bite right then and there. That was shit. Don't wrap it like that. I have no counter space. Disaster zone. Let me rewrap this.
People are arguing so much. This Philly cheesesteaks are such serious business.
What did they say? They're
They're going
mad
back
at me.
and forth. Mayo, no mayo.
I don't know. I didn't do mayo, okay? Calm down, everyone.
Michelle was pro mayo. She says, I hate y'all.
All I know is...
Oh, and here's Matt being like, Chipotle mayo is the only way.
What? I know that's not right. I don't know if I have it in me to do this vegan one. I'm fucking exhausted, but let's see what time it is.
It's 4.
No, we're not doing it. I'm sorry. We'll have to do it another day. Because I have to cook the onions.
Yeah, and half the stream was Jesse and Farm Cut.
Huh?
Half the stream was Jesse with Farm Cut.
Oh. With front cut?
Farm cut.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a long stream today. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's put some cheese whiz on this. Hoping this is hot enough. Just melt it. I'm just gonna pour it straight from this pot. This is for you, Winslow. I'm sorry, I got a little mangled. Oh boy. Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks. How many people can I piss off today? And how big of a fucking mess can I make? Okay, first, I don't think I got enough of this paper. The hands have cheese sauce on them. I'm not a pro. That was a little better. Okay. That one looks a little nicer than that one. But that's good. Now we can tell them apart. Today was a real adventure. My hands are dirty. My kitchen, this is like record level disaster zone in here right now. But at least I got some weed that I could smoke. And I've got all of you. Thank you. What does it say? That's a bot cheese pour? What's that mean? Bot? Hot. Maybe she meant hot.
Hot?
I think hot. That ain't real. Kevin gave 5. We need to put 2 more in. I need to do Madame Dram. Madame Dram was 4.
And then you've got Kev_N.
And we're going to do this while we wait for these to steam a little bit. And maybe I'll make the mushroom ones for dinner. So Cat_N?
No, KEV_N. There's 2 tickets for them.
Cav.
Kev. K-E-V.
Why do I keep hearing KAV? Because I'm high. KEV_N. Kevin. Madame Dram. Madame Dram. Madame Dram. My finger is burned. Madame Dram.
Stuart says, pretty good job because it takes a whole staff to make them at Pat and Gino's.
Okay. I tried my best. I know this is literally the first time I've ever in my life made a Philly cheesesteak. So Just keep that in mind. And we infused it. So it was, you know, next level cheesesteak situation here. And I'm proud of us today. That was a good job. Next Saturday, I'm not going to be available. I'm going to be in Arizona for dinner with the Nomad, with Travis. I don't remember what his handle is. Travis, we're doing a dinner. I'm making a guava cheesecake, guava passion fruit cheesecake. And the menu's amazing. If you're in Phoenix or you want to come, it's going to be worth it. I'll be there. Okay, let me give you this. I'm going to cut, I think I'm going to use this serrated. I'm going to cut it right across. I always get worried doing that. I feel like it needs more cheese. Oh, this cheese is solid again. Well, whatever. Just, I'll cut mine open.
That's okay.
I just think it needs more cheese. Here you go. Pour vous.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's do this one. Let's eat this shit. I definitely wrapped yours better. I need to eat this. Right now, get in my mouth. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh my God. We did it again. We did it again. I got cheese on my mouth. Philly Cheeba Cheesesteaks. Woo. Woo. That's fucking good. Really good. The onion, it's actually perfect. Not enough for the cheese, Paul. We got it though. Fuck yeah, this is great. And the nice thing about something like this, I need more of that cheese sauce, but I really do not taste the weed at all. I know it's gonna get me high. Oops. Fine, you don't need to do all that. Let's put some more of this Cheeba cheese sauce on. Here, give me a close-up, Winslow. Oh no, oh yeah, do it. I meant on the computer for them.
Oh, good.
And you can do it on your phone, but you were eating. So here's my cheesesteak, right? Let's put some of this Cheeba cheese on. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Mmm. Yum. Winslow?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
I don't want to tell people I'm not a big fan of cheesesteak.
Oh my God.
It's pretty good though, but
Winslow. Do you need more cheese on it?
it could use some, yeah.
Let me heat up. It needed more cheese. It needed more, like, that recipe wasn't enough cheese sauce for 2 sandwiches. Like, this would have been enough cheese sauce.
And he says, "Give me Winslow's sandwich."
What?
Eddie said, "Give me Winslow's sandwich."
I know, right? Okay, come over here. Ooh, I got some cheese on the sides that side that burned.
Open up. All right.
That's what you want.
Yeah. Someone there.
Okay, go ahead, man. It's hot. Right? It
All
just,
right, it's way better with a ton more cheese on it.
yeah. It just needed more cheese sauce. More cheese. Mmm. Fuck. I gotta remember this will get me high. All right. That was a lot. Estimated dosage. Asking me the hard questions.
What did I say?
60. It was like 0.15 of that rosin.
Yeah, it should be 65 milligrams in all of the cheese.
And the cheese, I probably made a cup and a half. How much do you think I put on there? Maybe like half a cup?
I don't know.
So this is about a little half. It's about 3/4 of a cup. So I'd say like a cup and a quarter. And I put about half a cup of cheese, right? Or maybe not. Maybe I put about 1/3 of a cup.
Rebecca asked, does your cookbook come with dosage calculation?
Yeah. Definitely. It does. It's for flour. And it has the yields, right? So then it's easier. If I had the yield of that cheese, if I wanted to figure out the dose, I should have poured the total cheese, which is I'm doing here after, and I'm trying to calculate like about how much cheese I put on that sandwich. Probably put about a half a cheese on the whole sandwich total with the like dumps on, maybe 1/3 of a cup. And it probably made, this is 3/4, it probably made a full cup, right? So 64 divided by, no, 3 would be, wait, 64 and a whole cup would be about 20. If I used 1/3 of a cup on here, which I think is what's needed, if not half a cup, I would do half a cup for that recipe. If I were to do this again, I would do double the cheese sauce amount, do what I did for the amount that I was like, oh, I think I'm going to double it because it's going to be too strong. That's enough for 2 sandwiches. And then use half a cup on each sandwich. So I would say it's anywhere between, or 1/3 of a cup. It's anywhere between 20 and 30 milligrams on the sandwich is what I would say. Okay? Just keep in mind, people want more cheese sauce. It makes it taste better. Correct, Winslow?
Yeah.
Here. It's got it. That's really, I don't know what that guy was talking about. It really,
That's good for now.
ooh, too late. Sorry, man. You're getting your fat today. So,
Could you give me an apple?
yeah, of course. So that's how you would calculate it. Does that make sense? Philly Stoners approve this stream. You are a legend. Thanks, Nightfly TV. I feel like I did my best, and I did, we learned some things together. Don't slice the bread all the way through. I could have just grabbed different rolls. I have 6 rolls. I don't know why I wasn't like, oh, let me just start again. Anyway, For a stream like this, maybe don't have like an hour talk beforehand. But I felt like it was really informative, so that's good. What else? I feel like I did fine with the meat. I feel like I did fine with the onions-ish. Maybe I shouldn't have taken them too far. Cheese sauce was good. I would maybe put a little more milk in that cheese sauce. I would probably do a third. So I would do 2/3 a cup of milk, 6 ounces of cheese split between American and provolone, and then a teaspoon of that sodium citrate. The guest is awesome. Amazing show. Thanks for the show. Okay, it's 4:20. Let me light up and say goodbye. If you haven't pre-ordered my cookbook yet, please pre-order How to Eat Weed and have a good time. It really helps me a lot. It tells my publisher that I'm a good person to invest in, that people want to know what I've got to say. And I think that's true. I love you guys. So you get alert for next stream. Oh yeah, turn on notifications. Let's look and listen to this chat. You guys are awesome. Join the Patreon, that's right. Get the cookbook. I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll still have our stream on Wednesday, but next Saturday we got to postpone for my event in Arizona. Wish me luck. Hopefully my plane doesn't crash on the way there. Winslow and I already talked about it. It's okay. It's more dangerous to drive. Anyway, so I'll be there and then I'll be back. So we'll have 2 Wednesday sessions in a row. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry, vegans. I bit off more than I could chew. I'm going to figure something out. Don't worry. I'll probably save these and then tomorrow I'll create a video from home so you guys don't feel left out because I feel badly about this. Okay? Okie doke. Love everyone. Let's roll those credits. All right, so Winslow just offered on Saturday to do a Discord hangout where you can ask him anything. So if that sounds good to you, we'll put it in the chat. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, on Saturday at 1:20 PST, let's just hang out in Discord for a couple hours and just chat.
We got to figure out how to put the Discord on all the levels.
Yeah, I can turn it on for everybody.
Okay, so we'll figure it out so everyone gets access to a Discord. The quarter up and higher tiers will still have special access to a Discord channel, but we just want to open up that Discord because I think it's a great way to have Ask Me Anythings and have other guests come and talk with us. So thank you everyone for staying tuned today. We love you and we will see you next time.